Now, next on our program here is a guy that I love to listen to. He's a great singer, guitar player, a humorist, one of my favorite, John Steinmetz. Let's hear John.
Howdy. I didn't get any makeup this year. I've had a very strong suspicion that there was conspiracy going on back in that makeup room. And I've taken video every year, and I went back and looked at it. Each season, they've been making us look 1 year older. No more makeup. Kind of nervous. I didn't think I did a good job last night, but somebody told me my performance was totally commensurate with what I got paid. I felt pretty good about that. Please don't laugh after I get done singing. Can you hear it?
Yes. Yeah, it's good.
No, let's keep that. That might work. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright, blessed days and the dark, sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? There it is. What happened there? Right on again. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? There it is saying, I love you. I hear babes are crying, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? But there it is saying, I love you. I hear babes are crying, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yeah. Thank you, and all the ones that clapped, I will pay. pay you tomorrow. This next song, I gotta say, is humor because my wife is in the audience. And I have a wonderful wife, and this song has nothing to do with her whatsoever. She's perfect wife. In fact, this summer, I don't know if everyone knows, but I went through a lot of pain this summer. And Suzette nursed me and kept me healthy and fed me, and there was times that I was so hurting so bad I didn't want to eat, and she would make me my favorite milkshake. And it was eventually the hangnail healed. And I know I was in you guys' prayers. Bad thing is, I say it could return sometimes. You know, this is about whether a dog loves you more or your wife loves you more. I don't know if you saw it today. There was a Harvard study came out. It's on the internet. A study out of Harvard. They proved actually a dog does love you more than any wife could. They had a blind study where they took 15 married people, thought they were very much in love, and the husbands locked the wives and their dogs in the trunk of a car. 4 hours later, only the dog was glad to see them. My wife has a pet name for me. It's called I Can't Find It, I Look Everywhere. She's a magician too, you know. I'm looking in the refrigerator for something, and every single time she comes over and sits right there in the center shelf, dead front and center. She has to be. Somehow she switches it. From the time I look till she finds it. Again, honey, this song's a joke. He never tells me that he's sick of this house. He never says, why don't you get off that couch? He don't cost me nothing when he wants to go out. I want you to love me like my dog. He never says I need a new attitude. He and my sister ain't always in a feud. When I leave the seat up, he don't think it's rude. I want you to love me like my dog. I want you to love me like my rusty pup. Come home, I want you just to go crazy. He never looks at me like he might hate me. I want you to love me like my dog. I want you to love me like my rusty pup. Don't be still on the show here. I'm a star, you know. He never acts like he don't care for my friend. He never asks me where the hell you been. He don't play dead when I want to pet him. He never says, I wish you made more money. He always thinks that pull my finger is funny. I want you to love me like my dog. He don't get mad and throw a major fit when I say that his sister is a bitch. Female dog. I want you to love me like my dog does, baby. When I come home, I want you just to go crazy. He never looks at me like he might hate me. I want you to love me like my dog. I want you to love me like my rusty pup.